Hello and welcome back to the Double Feature Podcast. This is episode 9.
It is.
Yep. I'm Charlie.
I'm Elliot. Today, we originally thought the main crux of this episode was going to be the Minecraft movie review, and then as CinemaCon went on and on, your notes page on CinemaCon News got longer and longer, and I think it's going to be like a 50-50 split at this point.
Yeah, it's to the point where I didn't write them down.
Yeah.
I've got them saved on my phone because I didn't want to transfer them. So I'm not scrolling Instagram or TikTok. I'm reading my notes.
Yeah. But yeah, do you want to go through what we've watched first?
Yeah. You want to go? We'll do.
Yeah. Well, the two movies I've watched this week we both watched together. So WALL-E. We watched after last week's pod. Very good. If Act 2 hit me as much as the other two acts, it would have been a 5 out of 5 quite easily. I gave it a 4 because Act 2 just lost me a tiny bit.
I get that.
And then the Minecraft movie we watched last night, late.
Yeah.
So,
well, technically it was this morning that it finished.
So we'll be talking about that in a minute. And then I also carried on watching Daredevil. I'm not as into it as I was at the start.
Yeah.
But I think that might have just been because it was late at night when I was watching it. And
have you finished season 1 yet?
I have.
Yeah. How was the ending of it?
Don't know, I was on my phone. He has the suit.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, right.
Gonna have to watch it again, honestly.
Yeah. Well, I watched obviously WALL-E.
Yeah.
Quite an easy 5-star. I watched it 3 days beforehand. So it was nice to watch a film I hadn't seen in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, never mind. 48 hours.
It's quite a long time. Then I watched Edge of Tomorrow. Tom Cruise, Emily Blunt.
Oh, yeah.
Really good film. Really good
Is that
premise.
the Reset one?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's like Groundhog Day, but with war. Which is always cool.
Yeah.
Then I watched Before Sunrise. Rom-com in a way.
Oh, okay.
Gave it a 5-star.
Damn.
Brilliant. Not a lot happens.
You haven't told me about that.
No, I haven't.
Yeah. Damn.
I've wanted to. They've played the ending song at work.
Oh, damn.
That like kind of made me realise, yes, this is definitely a 5-star.
Yeah.
But yeah, not a lot happens.
Yeah.
It is just.
Would you recommend it to me?
Yes.
Okay.
You don't have to have like hard focus on the film.
Yeah.
It is just following these two people who get one night of romance. Because they meet on the train.
Yeah.
One of them's from Paris. One of them's from, I want to say Texas.
Yeah.
And they just have like one night in Venice.
Italy?
No.
Not Venice.
No. Somewhere near France, beginning with V.
Vietnam.
No.
I don't know.
No. Somewhere.
Yeah.
And then they go their separate ways the next day, and it's just quite nice. Then watch Drive.
Don't know that one either.
Ryan Gosling.
Oh
Great film.
yeah, I know of it. Yeah.
Yeah. And then a Minecraft movie, which we'll talk about later.
The next part was news.
News.
So that's all on you.
Yeah. Well, we'll start with the news separate to CinemaCon.
Yeah.
Val Kilmer dying.
Yeah. Very sad.
Tragic.
Very early.
Yeah.
65, wasn't he? Yeah.
He wasn't well.
No, he hadn't been well for a while, had he? But
Did you see his last video taken
no.
on his phone? It was him in what looked like a padded cell.
Yeah.
With a Batman mask on, which I thought was quite nice
Yeah.
because he played Batman in Batman Forever.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah. No, it's a big loss to cinema. Obviously, he wasn't able to add much to it over the last.
No, he made an
years,
appearance
but-
in Top Gun Maverick. I think that was his last one.
But regardless, like his history, like it's a big loss to cinema to lose him. But
Definitely. CinemaCon.
CinemaCon, thank you to everyone else that went.
Yeah.
Because we didn't have to. So.
We also. I wanted to go. I wanted to see How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
But it's a long flight
Yeah.
with things to do.
Yeah.
And we're not in that country, and we weren't
No.
invited.
No, those are all good reasons to not go.
Yeah. So next year,
Yeah, maybe.
invite us.
Yeah.
Because we're really bobbing on.
Mr. Cinema Gun, I know you're watching.
Mr. Gun, Cinema Gun. Anyway, started off first day. It's probably the biggest day for news. We got Beyond the Spider-Verse news.
Yeah.
A release date.
By the way, first day was also April Fool's.
Yeah.
The worst day to be on Instagram ever.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know what was real.
It was something that I first saw and was like, nah, this isn't real.
I was sending you stuff and I was like, I can't believe people are falling for this, and you were like, it is actually real.
They should have known.
Yeah.
Just do it the weekend after.
Yeah.
So we got the release date, which is, I don't know exactly, I want to say June the 11th,
Yeah, something like that.
2027,
Yeah.
which 2027 is
Looking good, isn't
looking
it?
good
Yeah.
with that. I did save an image somewhere. I'll try and find it later on. 2027 films.
Yeah.
I think we're getting another Avatar film.
Yeah.
Batman Part 2.
Is it Fire and Ash it's called or something?
That's this year.
Yeah. Oh, that's this year?
And then they're releasing another one in 2 years.
So yeah, I need to watch Fire the Water.
You haven't seen that yet?
No.
It is good. It's kind of the same as the first one.
I've heard Act 2 is basically just look at what we can do with computers now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what the film is. We also got some images. They've completely changed the art style,
Yeah.
which I quite like. It looks more hand drawn with the realism, with the
What's
up to
this?
date. It's Beyond.
Oh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You talked about Beyond
Yeah,
and then
I know.
Avatar and then just
Yeah.
went straight back into Beyond.
We got images of that. The one with him and Gwen.
Yeah.
Looks really nice.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like we were expecting bad animation from them. But
No, I mean
nice
it's
to see
taken
it's
them.
up to
It
par.
would have taken them.
Well, it was meant to be a
4
year old a
years.
couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. Then we got Spider-Man: Brand New Day
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a big one.
next July.
Everyone
July
was
the
waiting on the
17th.
title because people were hoping it was going to give some stuff away.
Yeah, it didn't.
Doesn't.
No.
But
It could have been called anything else,
yeah.
and it would have given more. But
But they're not going with the home stuff anymore.
no,
Whether
they're
this
going
is
with the
going
day
to be
stuff.
whether this is going to be a new trilogy of Day.
I still have a feeling they'll introduce Miles and then do a Miles
Yeah.
film off the back of it. But
And number 2 will be Miles Day.
yeah,
brand new Miles. I don't know.
yeah.
Very stupid anyway.
Beatles movies.
Yeah, I'm quite looking forward to
Yeah.
that actually.
Next April, 4 different movies.
Ooh.
I don't know whether they'll release them all in one go.
Well, I think it'll be-
week 1, week
yeah,
2,
yeah.
week 3, week 4, whatever.
I'd like them to do that because I
That would
can't
be
watch
nice.
4 in one night, but I can watch
Yeah.
1 a week.
Well, it depends how long they do it. If they just do it like short films, they're half an hour each.
Mm.
That's 2 hours.
Yeah, yeah.
And then they just do it in one showing at the cinema.
Yeah. Do you reckon, is it going to be cinematic release? Surely it's going to be. if
It's
just a
got to
cinema
be. It's a biopic.
Yeah.
It's got to be. 3 more John Wick movies have been confirmed.
film. Yeah.
John,
Keanu Reeves, get your bag.
yeah, he's only in one of them.
Oh, okay.
There's John Wick 5,
Yeah.
following on from John Wick 4.
Yeah.
That's numbers getting.
Yeah.
There's Kane. Don't know if you've seen John Wick 4. Blind Man.
Yes.
As a
Yeah.
Kane.
Yeah.
They're doing a spin-off for him. So his own movie,
Yeah.
which is quite nice. And they're doing an animated prequel,
Oh.
which has me in kind of do moods.
I
If
feel like-
they do it Invincible style animation, go for it. If they do it Emoji Movie style, no, just leave it.
My thing is, it seems like Hollywood, I'll call Hollywood all of movies for now. It seems like Hollywood seem to go, people are liking animation now. Let's do everything animated.
Yeah,
And it's
I
like,
mean,
it works with certain things. Whether it'll work with John Wick, I
we'll have
don't
to
know.
see. We'll have to see. There is. I've got Hurry Up Tomorrow film starring The Weeknd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that's coming out. Good
Is it
reviews.
set on a Friday? Hurry up tomorrow, the weekend.
I get it. Good review to How to Train Your Dragon.
Yeah.
Everyone who went to CinemaCon
I
to
haven't,
see
heard,
the film
I haven't
early.
heard a bad word about it.
We haven't heard a lot about it because they can't talk about it
Yeah.
because it's still not out for another.
But
over a month.
everything I've heard is people saying they enjoyed the movie.
Yeah, well, people are going to enjoy it if it's a live action remake that is the same pretty much as the animated.
But I think that's all, unless they're changing stuff that doesn't work in live action anymore. I don't think they need to change anything because
No.
like all people want to see is a real version of it. That's all they want from
That's
the
the
live
same like
action.
Lilo and Stitch.
Yeah,
It's just different.
yeah.
What else we got? Off the back of that,
Mm.
end of the movie,
Yeah.
How to Train Your Dragon 2
Yeah.
will be released in 2027.
Yeah,
So, How to Train Your Dragon 2, Avatar film,
yeah.
Beyond the Spider-Verse, The Batman Part 2,
The Odyssey. Is that
6
is that 26?
next
Oh,
year.
okay.
Yeah. Which I
I
have
forgot
got
how quick his turnaround in movies is. It's
Yeah.
stupid, isn't it? That's because it's lack of CGI, isn't it?
Yeah.
It doesn't take a year and a half.
Yeah, I mean, Christopher Nolan would have made and released 2 films in between Batman Part 1 and 2.
Mm.
Which,
Will he also have done that between Across and Beyond?
no, because,
Was that the same?
well, he didn't make Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer came out a month after Across.
Yeah.
But he has started development and ended development of 2 films before
Yeah,
Batman Part 2.
Yeah, that's crazy.
We've
isn't
said it once, I'll say it again. Take your time.
Yeah,
make it good.
yeah. Just take as long as you need.
Yeah. We got a look at Five Nights at Freddy's 2.
Mm.
They're going with the second game. Yeah.
Never played any of them, so hence why I haven't watched the first one.
Wicked for Good poster.
Yeah.
See that?
I have. Yes.
Yeah. Do you want
Yes.
to talk about it a bit? There's not a lot to talk
Cool
about.
poster.
Cool poster. Apparently at CinemaCon they were also showing a little bit of footage of Alphabet and Galinda
Yeah.
reuniting. I don't know how the first one went.
I know how the second one goes anyway because it's the second half of
I wouldn't say too
the
much.
live show. Yeah. I'm
Don't
not
spoil a
gonna-
film that hasn't came out yet.
No. Yeah.
Yeah, Jordan Peele has a new horror movie coming out. It's called Him.
Oh, okay.
It's about a high school quarterback. It goes a bit dark. I don't know how exactly it will
I'm a
work.
name quarterback.
We got Nobody 2 plot reveal.
Oh yeah.
It's on vacation.
Oh, sick.
Which is, so they're on a family vacation.
Yeah.
I kind of want it to be the same as the first one.
For me, that movie, I remember liking it when I watched it. I just can't. It just wasn't memorable to me.
Yeah,
Like,
it was just
It's a bit like
John
the
Wick, but different.
It's a bit like the John Wicks for me. I couldn't give you a clear outlining of what
No.
happens other than his dog dies,
Angry Man.
people die. Then
Yeah.
it's sort of.
New
Like,
dog.
I enjoy watching the movies when I'm watching them.
Yeah,
I just-
they're not like Oppenheimer
Mm.
or Across the Spider-Verse. They are just action
Yeah.
pictures, aren't they? Black Phone 2 teaser. We got.
What the fuck was the first one?
It was Brad Pitt was in it, I believe.
Oh.
The poster is him with like a skull mask on. You would probably recognise it if I showed you.
Yeah.
Steven Spielberg's new movie,
Yeah.
UFO, to release 12th of June 2026.
Okay.
Which, yeah.
I love a Spielberg. So.
New trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth.
Mm.
Don't know if you saw that.
I did not.
No, this will be a fun reveal then. They're doing the river chase scene from the books.
Oh.
Yeah. And you know the mutant dinosaur
Yeah.
can breathe fire. Yeah,
Ah.
they did that.
Right.
Yeah.
What animal did they combine it with to do that?
I don't know, but the xenomorph kind of theories have gone out the window a bit.
Yeah, I'm hoping that they're gonna do the crib scene.
Mm.
So I don't know if you've heard of
Yeah.
it. I'm hoping they, because it's R-rated, isn't it?
They're meant to be going back to the horror roots.
Yeah, I'm hoping they're gonna do that because if they get the chance, like
Mm.
that scene is crazy in the
Yeah.
books.
Yeah.
But yeah, or I guess it's from a book, so that paragraph.
There was a new trailer for Fantastic Four, which I don't believe is being released to the public.
I don't think so.
No.
We were kind of hoping that a couple of them were going to come up before the Minecraft movie.
Yeah. No.
It didn't happen, and realistically, they'd only been out for a couple of days. So.
Yeah. Which includes a lot of Silver Surfer. Server? Like server status. Silver Surfer. I should say words.
Julia Garner.
Yeah.
Which a couple of people have said, like, look good.
Yeah. I'm not going to speak too much on that trailer because I've seen people talk that it revealed way too much of the film. So I probably won't watch it.
Yeah.
Because they did that with, what was the last one? Captain America. Brave New World.
Yeah.
They kind of just showed all the good bits.
Horrific trailers.
Yeah. And it's also confirmed that in that trailer that Sue Storm is pregnant in the film.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Also, haven't had it written down. You've seen it, I haven't. 5-minute Superman footage.
Yeah.
It's being released. Do you want to talk about that?
I mean, there's not too much to talk about. It's kind of just a bit more, if you know what I mean.
I've heard that it looks straight out of a comic. Which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, like, you know, in the original trailer, Superman whistles, Crypto comes, and then grabs his cape, goes away.
Yeah.
He just Crypto runs around for a bit, jumping and doing that. That's all I remember from it, really.
Yeah, I know they took him. What's the height? Superman's
the
height?
robots.
What's the
the Fortress of Solitude.
Yeah, took him there. The robots. I've seen people say the CGI looks really good on it.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I've seen so many people shitting on the fact that this just isn't Henry Cavill, and I'm like, get over it, man. Like, it's not happening. Like,
that's like complaining that Michael Keaton isn't still
Yeah.
Batman.
He just isn't.
Yeah, it's just they develop with time.
Yeah.
He had his part. They did him dirty.
Yeah.
Because that was the DCU.
Yeah.
We're getting our own Superman.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Anyway, 2026 movie slate.
Yes. We did a TikTok on this, but it wasn't
the full
extensive.
list. No. Do we want to go through each one, or just stop at one that we find interesting?
If we'll do each one,
we'll
give a rating out of 10 of how excited we are.
Nice. Avengers Doomsday.
9.
Yeah, 9.
Yeah.
The one for me is gone because I don't know how they're going to do Doctor Doom.
The one for me is gone because of how all of the other Marvel movies have been recently, and it's a bigger movie, and Marvel have done big movies quite well in the past.
Yeah.
So,
Pixar film Hopper. We don't know a lot about it. I'll probably say a 5.
It sounds stupid. I'm gonna give it a 7. For some reason, the poster looks enticing to me.
Yeah. Well, it's a Pixar. It's going to look amazing anyway. Spider-Man 4.
I'll give it an 8.
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop that Hopper one down to a 6 because judging by other movies, 7 is really high.
No, I'm a 3. See, I don't know whether this is a third animated one or it just means this is the live action one.
I doubt it would be the live. I think if there was a live action one, it'd just be called Moana.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give that a 3.
Yeah.
I didn't watch the second one.
Either. I didn't really care for the first one either. Masters of the Universe. I would say a 7 because that's it'll be a live action He-Man.
Oh, okay.
Which I think they could do quite nice.
I'll give it a 7 as well. Yeah.
I am enticed by it. Scream 7.
I'll give that a 4.
I would say I won't give it a rating. I probably won't see it anyway.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the other 6.
Yeah.
Street Fighter. Like a 5.
Oh.
They have already done a Street Fighter film and it wasn't good.
I'm giving it a 2. Game, don't stop. Leave them as games.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it in a bit, but just leave them as games.
Yeah. Super Mario Bros. 2. Like a 6.
I haven't watched the first one.
The first one's good.
I'll give it a 5 then, middle of the road.
The Odyssey. Quite an easy 10.
Yeah, I'll give that one a 10.
Yeah. Shrek 5, like a 3.
3. Yeah.
The Hunger Games: Sunrise of the Reaping.
I've heard that this movie
It's a prequel of the prequel, isn't it?
it's gonna be about the thing that I wanted to see when I first watched the three Hunger Games movies. So I'm gonna give it like a 7. I haven't watched not Song of Ice and Fire. That's Game of Thrones. I haven't watched the fourth one basically, but
The part 2.
yeah.
I haven't seen the part 1 either.
Yeah.
But, Jumanji 3. Fitting, like a 3.
I'll give it a 4.
Yeah. I still haven't watched the second
Yeah,
one.
I still like Jack Black.
Yeah, well. The Mandalorian and Grogu
Movie.
movie.
Right
Like an
now,
8.
I'll give it a 3 because
You haven't seen it.
I haven't seen The
Yeah, you
Mandalorian.
need to.
Yeah.
Mega Minions.
2.
Yeah. 2. Clayface. 8.
Yeah, I'll give it an 8. It
Yeah.
sounds like it's going to be quite interesting to watch.
It's our second or third film of James Gunn DCU, or will it be the DCU or will it be Matt Reeves? Because that changes my rating. Because
Ooh.
I think it's Matt Reeves. Because why would they do a Clayface movie before introducing Batman into the DCU?
That's true.
If
I've
it's
got a
Matt
feeling
Reeves,
it's
like an 8.
Either for me, it's an 8.
I think it. See, I don't know because
Because I'm pretty sure this Clayface movie doesn't include Batman.
no, it is a solo one.
Yeah.
But why would they just start with like a B tier villain? Like they.
I get what you're saying. I don't know either way.
Yeah, I would rather it be Matt Reeves because it's a lot darker, and I
Yeah.
think it'll fit it.
The fact if it's Matt Reeves, it makes me more apprehensive, but still as excited.
Yeah.
Because Clayface isn't a grounded superhero, if you know what I mean.
No.
A supervillain.
But he probably can make it.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
But it just makes me apprehensive because it's a bit different.
yeah.
So,
Ice Age 6. 5.
4.
Fair enough. The Hunt for Gollum. 9.
9.
It's a Lord of the Rings film.
Yeah.
Like 9.
4.
Watch the Lord of the Rings,
No.
and then we'll be back.
Yeah, maybe. I almost messaged you the other day saying I wanted to watch it.
You should have.
And then I didn't because I thought about it for 10 minutes.
Yeah. Where are we? Supergirl.
I'll give it a 7.
I'll agree with 7.
Yeah.
Depending on how Superman goes
Yeah,
and
yeah.
how it leaves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Toy Story 5. Like a 4.
Yeah, 4.
Like should have ended it at 3.
Yeah.
3 was so big. A film called Hail Mary.
I've heard that the book this is based on is amazing. So I'm gonna give it a 6 because I haven't read the book, don't know what it's about. So it should be middle of the road.
Yeah.
But people are saying it's good, so
Fair enough. Fast and Furious 10 Part 2.
well, I'll give it a 10 then. I mean, it's just they've just
I'll give it the 2 for Part 2.
they've just gotten better and better. Fast
Yeah,
and Furious,
yeah.
everyone knows it.
No, they are.
I'll give it a 2 as well.
Fair enough. And then we got the 2025 Disney slate,
Yes,
which includes
which is a quarter way through the year, and they're giving us the slate for their movies. this
yeah.
year.
Well, the only Disney movie that's came out is Snow White. And,
Oh, yeah.
what's
Smashing
it
it so
called?
far.
Captain America.
Yeah.
Uh,
Oh yeah, I guess. Yeah, I was thinking Disney as in Disney, no, not just what Disney
it's
has.
all the connections.
Disney must be close to having a monopoly on cinema. Like they must be really towing the line here.
What are they missing? DC, but they wouldn't pick up DC.
No, that'd be silly.
I don't want them to.
Yeah.
I didn't want them to pick up Star Wars.
I didn't
and they
want them to
ruined
pick up
that.
Marvel.
Fair enough.
Yeah,
Which we're gonna do the out of 10 again.
yeah,
Thunderbolts 8.
yeah. I'll give it an 8. You've been as excited as you are now. I
Mhm.
feel like since the start.
Since I knew the Winter Soldier
Yeah.
was in it.
I've been slowly getting
Yeah.
more excited for it.
How much did it increase after seeing his small appearance in Brave New World?
Nothing. Literally, absolutely nothing. Do you know what it what increased it the most?
Well,
Him flipping your car.
nice.
It was really cool.
Using his hand as the winch.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
really cool.
It is nice. Zootopia 2.
Judy Hopps.
Yeah, 10.
Yeah.
Like it's 5.
Honestly, I'm gonna give it a 7 because I actually really liked the first one.
Yeah.
For normal reasons.
Mm.
It was actually quite a good movie.
Shows your Reddit search history. Fantastic Four. 9.
Damn, I can't give it a 4. We should have done this at a 5. Yeah, I'll give it a 9. No, I'll give it a 9 as well. Yeah, I'm quite excited.
They got the new trailer, didn't they?
Yeah.
And it still hasn't shown Reed Richards' powers,
No.
which scares me a little bit.
See, it doesn't scare me.
Does it just mean it's unfinished?
I doubt it means it's unfinished.
And why haven't they even teased it?
I don't know.
Because they did such a good job in the early 2000s for the time.
That's what I mean. I doubt they've done it badly.
Mm.
I don't know. It doesn't for some reason give me a lack of confidence, but I can't give a reason why, and it absolutely should.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
Avatar: Fire and Ash. Like a 7.
I'll give it a 6 because I haven't watched the second one, but the first one's brilliant.
Yeah.
So
Film called The Amateur. Like a 4.
I don't know what it is. So
It's
yeah, I'll
like-
give it a 4.
It's Rami Malek, I want to say. His wife gets killed and he goes on like a vengeful mission to find her killers or whatnot.
Well,
Anyway, Lilo and Stitch.
9.
I'll give it an
Yeah.
8. Elio, the Pixar movie this year. We don't know a lot about it,
No, I'm
but
gonna
it's
give
Pixar,
it.
so like a 6.
I'm gonna give it like a 6.
Freakier Friday.
Oh, now
I haven't seen
3.
the first one.
I don't know why they've made a remake.
No.
I think they just went, let's get Lindsay Lohan back.
Yeah, I saw Sammy J do a video on it, and he said they really missed the opportunity to call it Too Freaky, Too Friday. Like, why didn't they do that?
Yeah. Do you know what it is?
Like, it's like a body swap thing.
Yeah,
isn't it?
basically. The mother and daughter just swap bodies.
Cool.
Yeah. The first one.
Sounds like cinema.
The first one, when it came out, about when it came out, I was like probably about 8 or 9.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Funny movie.
Mm.
I'm 22 now. I don't care about a sequel to that movie.
Tron Ares. Have you seen the trailer for this?
I
It looks
haven't.
so good. We need to watch the first 2
I-
Tron movies.
I didn't like whichever
Leto.
one. I don't know.
No.
It would have come out when I was probably 10 or 11.
That is Legacy then.
Yeah, Tron Legacy. I wasn't a fan of it. I thought it was cool, but like,
Yeah, well, the first Tron movie, I'm pretty sure came out in the 80s.
yeah, it's like it looks like a video game, but what it is, yeah, it's kind of a movie, isn't it?
Yeah. And then we got Predator Badlands.
I haven't seen a single Predator movie.
We should watch the first one.
Yeah,
First one's really good.
yeah.
Get to the jabber.
Ow.
Like 5, 6.
I'll give it a 5. Middle of the road, isn't it?
That's fine. A film called Ella McKay. No idea. Yeah.
There's a good chance you're butchering that. Is there? Or is it just
Ella
spelled like
McKay.
that?
That's how it's spelled.
Oh, yeah, I've got no idea then.
Film called The Roses. No idea.
No,
And Deliver Me From Nowhere. Also no idea.
no idea.
But that concludes CinemaCon.
They ended with a movie that no one's heard. That seems like a weird
Well, they
thing.
just did it like the same as the 2026. It was just a board of films.
Got ya.
And they put like the most anticipated at the
Yeah,
top,
yeah.
as you would. I
enough.
also, small thing, at Universal in Florida,
The Epic.
the Epic.
Yeah, it looks
It looks
cool,
really
doesn't
cool.
it? Yeah.
Looks very nice. I don't know a lot about it.
No, neither. But it does look very sick.
Yeah. I don't know. Have we got any more news?
There was something I know we said about not scrolling on Instagram. I sent you a post.
Give me a second.
I might have sent you 2 posts.
Okay. Ramble about something. Literally anything.
So me and Charlie follow each other on Instagram.
Yeah. Found the news. Avengers Doomsday will be split into 2 parts.
That's
Both released next year.
yeah,
Part 1 is on the 1st of May.
yeah.
Part 2 is on
26th of December, was it?
1st of December.
Oh, okay.
I was going to say they wouldn't release it on Boxing Day.
No, that's a bit odd, isn't it?
There was no comments on it. That scares me a little bit.
Yeah.
But Robert Pattinson
Yes.
is cast as Hermes in The Odyssey. I
Yeah.
saw that. It looks fitting.
Yeah.
And any role of Robert Pattinson's.
Yeah. Hermes is sick. Robert Pattinson's sick. I'm happy about it.
We have been given news that there will be a Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel.
I thought you would genuinely turn around and go, me and you have been told. I was like,
We have been secretly told by the Instagram For You page that it will be written by Tarantino, not directed, because he doesn't do sequels.
yeah.
It will be directed by David Fincher. Yeah. Fight Club.
Are you?
No. This one is true, because it came out on... I have just seen the other one that you've seen.
Oh, okay. I could have sworn David Fincher died.
Give me a second. Ramble a bit. Go.
We have an Instagram page now. There is nothing on it as of recording this, but we're gonna start uploading posts and like we'll upload the TikToks as reels, stuff like that. It is double feature pod dot underscore. I want to say I've followed your like your
I was on
account.
work. I didn't see the notification.
I'll put it up on the screen probably at the start of the video with the letterbox stuff. But
David Lynch is the one that died.
yeah.
David Fincher did Fight Club
Yes.
and Seven.
I think I mixed them together when he died as well.
Yeah. They are doing the Once Upon a Time in Hollywood sequel.
Yeah.
Brad Pitt will be in it.
Nice.
Leonardo DiCaprio is yet to be confirmed because
He
he also
doesn't
doesn't do sequels.
does he? Yeah.
I say Tarantino doesn't. He did Volume 1 and Volume 2. However,
Yeah.
I can't see him using, because he only wants to do one more film,
Mm.
I can't see him using that on a part 2.
Yeah,
Which is why he's given the writing over.
yeah.
But I wasn't a fan of the first one. I need to watch it again.
I still haven't watched it.
Apparently, new film, another film from David Fincher, a sequel to Seven with a new
Oh.
deadly sin called E8.
If you scroll down, the reason I sent you that was because I thought David Fincher was dead, and that came out on April Fool's Day.
Well, that wasn't very funny, was it? It's not funny.
It's because I sent it you because I was like, this is going to be funny because Charlie knows he's dead, but
He's
but
very
not
much
dead.
alive. I have the picture of the major movies confirmed for 2027.
Yeah.
We will start with the films that we know.
Okay.
The Batman 2.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do an anticipation?
10.
10. 11. Beyond the Spider-Verse. 10.
10.
Secret Wars.
10. I'll
7.
give it an 8
7 at the moment.
because I haven't seen Doomsday.
Yeah. What order should I do these now? Godzilla and Kong 3.
2.
Fair enough. Kung Fu Panda 5.
Dead ass.
Mm-hmm. Give me a second.
Jackie.
2 days ago. Not April Fools.
I'm going to give it a 3.
Yeah. Frozen 3.
I'm also going to give it a 3.
Yeah. Oh, fitting. Sonic 4.
4.
Nice. And this one I'm kind of excited for.
Mm.
They're doing a Legend of Zelda film.
I heard that. A load of people were surprised that Zelda has been cast as a woman.
Zelda is a...
I know, that's
yeah,
why.
it's Link that's...
Yeah, it's Link.
the
That's
boy.
everyone thinks Link is called Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Yeah, if you want to keep on rambling.
we're
I am
obviously
double
very
check.
prepared for this podcast.
Yeah, well, I'm seeing if there's any news.
It was
That's
basically
24 hours,
just a
right?
massive clusterfuck of news. So
Trailer for The Naked Gun. New movie with Liam Neeson in.
yeah,
Looks quite okay.
yeah. I mean,
How much is he being paid?
Well, he must be paying low because he's going to have to change his trousers a lot.
He tends to piss himself.
Yeah.
Anyway, moving on. What's next?
Minecraft. A Minecraft movie.
A Minecraft movie.
You know what that means? There's going to be multiple.
Well,
Wanna do
let's
out
say
of
the
10?
ratings out of 10.
3.
3, 2,
Wait, I haven't thought of one yet. Wait, no, I haven't. Yeah, never mind.
3, 2, 1,
6.
5.
Yeah. Terrible movie.
Yeah, it wasn't
It's
great.
a really bad movie.
The
Don't get me wrong, I had a lot of fun watching this movie, but it wasn't good.
No, this is gonna sound odd. There wasn't enough Minecraft in there.
No, it was
Like,
close.
They didn't use anything that they showed. There's like,
No.
don't come up and dying.
Yeah.
Not going to use it.
Yeah.
Water bucket trick.
Yeah, well, that's what
Spoiler
I
warning.
we haven't really spoiled much, to be fair.
No.
We've spoiled what doesn't happen.
We'll spoil it now.
Yeah.
Jason Momoa saving himself.
Steve's dead. No, yeah, Jason Momoa saves himself from like 1,000 kilotons of TNT with a water bucket.
Yeah.
Apparently, like,
I
he
don't know how that
emoji
works.
water buckets out of an explosion. I'm not sure.
If it was an age rating higher, we would have seen his limbs go
Yeah,
everywhere.
yeah.
If he was in the middle of it,
Yeah.
you could say he was in the thick of it.
All of the nether scenes, we said this last night, all of the nether scenes looked sick.
Yeah.
There wasn't enough of them.
No.
And as soon as they started talking again, it was like,
Mhm.
I think they spent all their money on the background and the actors. They had no money left for script.
Well, they didn't spend the money on the actors. They brought 2 actors, and like,
Yeah,
the other 3 has been in like maybe a handful of movies.
yeah, that's true.
So-
I mean, Jennifer
so-
Coolidge is quite famous, but I doubt she's getting paid millions.
No. Well, the budget went on Jack Black.
Yeah.
Which, well invested.
Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, like, I agree with what I said before we went to see this movie. There was no one else. For the style of movie that they made, there was no one else. It would have been a 1
No.
if Jack Black wasn't in it.
But they could have just made it good.
Yeah, like, they could have just made,
Yeah, save the budget, cast like Ryan Gosling,
no.
Dwayne Johnson.
Yeah, no, also no. The block placing, you know, the biggest thing in Minecraft
It
looked weird.
ass.
Yeah, it looked terrible.
Um,
All of the do you remember the bit where the 4 of them first came through the portal, and Jason Momoa got hit by the older sister and just like shoulder went back, and then the landlord came through.
landlord, the neighbour.
The landlord.
The
The
landlord.
landlord came through. He hit him. He flew back. The effects on that part were so terrible.
He went further than the creeper explosion.
Yeah. Hola. Yeah, it was. It was a terrible movie.
It wasn't great. Wasn't great.
I'll
And-
probably end up lowering my score.
On rewatch,
I don't even think I'll need a rewatch.
Jig and Jaggy.
Yeah. Our cinema stood up and cheered when that happened.
Yeah.
Um,
And the flint and steel.
yeah,
The thing that made me a little bit upset.
yeah,
Half of the like really quotable like meme clips
yeah.
were in the first 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I was like, just
And
spread
then-
them out.
And then, yeah, it just like, you just got bored for a
Yeah.
while.
I'm going to be honest, I didn't like the Jack Black being an adult in the real world and then going into Minecraft.
Yeah,
He should have just grown up there,
yeah,
and then anyone who came from the outside is like, what?
yeah. Yeah, it was a strange concept. There was way more real life than I thought there was
Yeah.
going to be.
Why would he yearn for the mines as a child in real life? Like, what 7-year-old is going around? You know what I want to do? I want to go get coal. No one is saying
I
that.
don't even like doing that in Minecraft.
God's a pain in the ass.
But yeah, it was. Don't get me wrong. The parts where it was just CGI, like just computer generated, looked.
They
good.
should have just done it all in CGI.
Yeah.
And done
Yeah.
animated characters, because they could have made that look sick.
Yeah.
Um,
Even if it was voiced by the
Yeah.
same people. Like,
Did they even search up a picture of Steve? They gave him
Yeah.
a multicoloured beard.
yeah.
He doesn't have that. And they.
Well, I don't think they gave him that. I think Jack Black just has that.
Yeah, but like he can shave it off.
Yeah.
What other film is he saving that for? Well, we don't know. The
Jumanji
Odyssey.
3. Yeah, he plays Zeus.
Can you imagine? That's the big cameo.
Lightning bolt.
I've the mother in the Nether, whatever her name is.
Maz.
Sure. She literally refers to Steve as
Maldosha.
Malgosha. Malgosha refers to Steve as the round man. Have they seen a picture of
Yeah.
Steve?
Highlight of the movie.
Jake and Jaggy.
Chungus.
Chungus.
Chungus
Nice. Good
Chungus got quite a chuckle out of me.
Yeah.
Um,
Chungus and Hog.
yeah.
What a wild two names.
The Great Hog. Yeah,
They must have been at the drawing board for ages on those names.
Yeah. It was like you said, not enough Minecraft.
No.
They added a couple of things in, but it wasn't enough new things
Yeah.
to establish a rule, if you know what I mean.
They added things and just repeated it.
Yeah.
Because I was like, oh, trapdoor with chains on attached to a gas. That's
Yeah.
quite cool. Let's just do it 5 more times
Yeah.
in this film.
Yeah.
Throughout.
And then, like, bucket nunchucks. Okay,
Yeah.
I guess.
Tater tot launcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, because like,
Well,
we
it
can
ju-
make those.
There just wasn't enough new stuff in there for it to establish that that's a thing. It just felt weird every time they did it.
Yeah, I didn't like how Steve kind of had everything.
Yeah.
I would have liked to see a montage of like, or like when Steve first went in,
Yeah.
quick montage, getting stone, then moving on to a furnace, then getting iron.
Well, what I found weird was they went through the cave
Mhm.
and there was multiple minecarts full of diamonds.
Yeah.
And then when they needed diamonds, he went mining and it was like,
Yeah,
you have like a double chest full of diamonds right there.
you can give out some of those.
You're good.
Yeah,
And then there was a creeper farm.
it was such a shit
Not a
creeper farm.
It was a dark cave.
It was a dark
That was
cave. Other things should spawn.
Yeah.
Like, at least try and be accurate. Lava chicken.
Yeah,
It would have just burned the items.
quite like the jingle though, if I'm honest. Quite like it. But yeah.
Do we get a...
It was like someone described Minecraft to the producer really well, but the producer never played it, if you know
Yeah.
what I mean.
Yeah.
Like he never got the details,
No.
but he knew what Minecraft was.
Yeah. We got some Minecraft YouTuber appearances.
Yeah,
as well.
Dan
It's,
TDM,
Dan TDM, Mumbo
Mumbo
Jumbo.
Jumbo, 2 women.
I know one of the names.
Seems it.
Is it Shadow Lady? Is that it?
Maybe.
Cool. Yeah.
Technoblade was very nice.
Yeah, it was nice. Did you know the kid with the list asked for that?
Did
He
it?
had it in.
Ah, that's quite
Yeah,
cool.
because he apparently went up to the director and said, there's this really cool YouTuber who died recently. We should
Yeah.
put him in the film. And they were like, yep, let's do it.
Yeah, that was quite a nice bit. But yeah, don't think there's really much we can say on it other than
Alex was in it.
yeah.
Yeah,
2 end credit scenes.
2 end credit scenes. Don't know why.
Yeah.
It was the nitwit speaking English. I'll sum it up for you. We had sex. She now has a slur.
And Jennifer Coolidge doing, and I've heard a lot of them, the worst villager impression I've ever heard.
Just go, huh? Not me, 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 me.
Yeah. I think that was first take.
It's got to have been.
Like, there's no way, like, someone went, no, it's like this, and then she did that again.
Oh, right. Like,
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, doesn't really lead on to a second movie other than the fact that we haven't seen Alex's face. So.
haven't seen Alex's face. Probably like played by like Dwayne Johnson or something.
Oh, just honestly, go balls to the wall with this. Hire him as Alex.
Bring him in as the Ender Dragon.
Get Kevin Hart to play the Ender Dragon. Like, just whatever you want, just do it at this point.
Yeah. Something else that I found cool. When Nitwit and I don't know her name in the
Jennifer
film.
Coolidge. Oh, I don't know.
I was going to say Stifler's mom.
Yeah.
When they were out of the meal, the waiter was one of the game's developers.
It was Jev, wasn't it?
Jeb.
Or Jeb.
Jeb.
Yeah, no.
It was Jeb.
Jeb.
Because that's
Jev is phase Jev.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why is it? I would say if you grew up playing Minecraft, go watch it anyway.
If you didn't, don't.
Yeah.
You won't get it.
If there's some 40-year-olds out there watching this podcast,
if they've made it this far in,
how far in?
Almost 50 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah, damn. We don't have much. This is going to be a short pod.
Yeah. No, it's fine. We can drag it out. But...
Yeah. But yeah, go and watch it if you want to watch it.
Yeah.
It's not
go
a super
watch it
long
with the
movie.
full cinema.
Yeah.
Or at least half full.
Or then don't go on your own. Yeah. Like, if you go on your own, you'll just hate this movie. Take a couple of mates who also play Minecraft. Yeah. And if you don't have any mates who play Minecraft, why did you play Minecraft? That's really weird to do on your own.
No, I play it myself often.
So do I,
we're children.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to the real stuff. Minecraft.
Yeah. Back to the real stuff. What's your experience with Minecraft?
Well,
we have a world together.
We have a world together.
We're on
day 3,000 days.
Yeah. We had a lot of fun with it. We probably haven't played it in about 2 or 3 months now, properly.
Yeah. It was just kind of...
Just fizzled out, didn't it? But I played Minecraft probably from the age of 12 or 13.
Yeah. So, well, earlier than that.
Yeah.
I must have been about 7, 8.
Yeah. It's just a very good game.
Very simple.
Yeah, and like I said earlier, it just doesn't really translate to a movie, apparently.
No.
Well, it might do, but they didn't do that.
They should have just done it in the animation of like some of the parody videos.
Yeah.
Because that would have been fine.
Yeah.
But hey, it's probably going to be the highest grossing movie this year, so it's on track to beat Super Mario Bros.
Really?
Yeah, and that was the second highest grossing behind Barbie.
Damn.
No, it was the highest grossing of 23.
Damn. Do you want to move over to the top fives?
Top fives.
And the drafts.
Yes, we have 2 top fives.
We have a top 5 and a draft.
Nice. Cool.
So we've got our top 5 favourite games of all time.
We are 9 episodes in.
Yeah.
Let's do the honourable mentions first.
I haven't got any.
Can you not think of any?
I struggled to think of a 5th game that I like. Yeah, I can. Yeah. I will go for, along the same lines, both of them, Zoo Tycoon, loved that as a kid, and Jurassic World Evolution, because that game's one I can play whenever.
Yeah, dinosaurs.
Yeah, I like dinosaurs.
My honourable mentions.
Yeah.
Ghost Runner. Great game. First person slashing game. Pretty cool. God of War.
Yeah. I haven't played either of those. So
I haven't. I've only played like a couple hours of it, which is because it would be in my top 5.
Yeah.
Titanfall 2, which when I first went into this, I was like, that's my number 1.
Yeah.
Any Halo game.
Yeah.
It Takes Two.
Yeah.
Great game. Also found out I get on Game Pass. We should do it because only one person needs it.
Sweet.
Nice. And Skylanders.
Yeah, fair enough. I'll put Skylanders in my honourable mention.
It's just classic.
Just for the culture.
Yeah.
Do you want to do 5, 5, 4, 4?
Yes.
Yep. My 5 is Nintendogs.
Right.
Across my life, that is probably the game I have the most amount of time on ever. If I wasn't in school, I was playing Nintendogs for about 8 years of my life. So I can't not.
Yeah.
Did you ever play it?
No.
So I have a story. When I was younger, I was really trying to impress a friend, And you know, when you're a kid and you're like, do you dare me? Do you dare me?
Yeah.
I was like, do you dare me to sell one of my dogs? And they were like, no. And I was like, gonna do it anyway. Isn't that so funny? And they were like, not really. I don't care. And I sold the best dog I'd ever had on that game ever, and cried for like 3 days about it. Brilliant game. Love it.
Cool. My number 5 is a game that I've only played for the last 3 days, but hear me out on this. I have near 14 hours, more than that, 15 hours on the game. Hollow Knight. It's a Metroidvania game. It's like a platform, like Mario, but with a very deep story.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the best looking games I've played.
Yeah.
I would tell you to search up images if you had your phone,
Yeah.
but I'll show you after. It's really nice, and it's got a really simple but also complicated
Art style.
yeah, and what's it called? Mind blank. Fighting.
Combat
system.
system.
Yeah, that one. It's also got like close to 50 boss fights in it,
Damn.
which are very difficult.
Yeah.
I've done about 3 in that time.
Damn.
I've gotten 6 out of 63 trophies, and I have like half a day on it. But
Damn.
yeah, that's my number 5. I can see it easily going up into top 3 once
Yeah.
I finish.
My 4 is Spider-Man 1 for the PS4.
Nice.
That game is probably the reason I like Spider-Man as much as I do.
Mm.
Don't get me wrong, he's not my favourite superhero,
Yeah.
but he was low on the list originally for some reason. And not just that game. I'm putting the Spider-Man games together there. That's just my favourite one.
Mm.
But yeah, brilliant game. The swinging system on it, the combat, all of that.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Do you want to hit the lights?
Yeah.
I'll turn that on. Just remember to cut this or not.
Yeah, I mean. Right.
It's not plugged in.
Oh, that's fine.
Is it blinding us anyway?
Nah.
No, I'll plug it in. No, the switch is just not on. The switch is still not on.
Leave it.
Hey.
There we go. That lit up the room like a sun.
Yeah. And it's behind us, so that's fine.
Your number 4?
My number 4 is Batman Arkham Knight.
Okay.
Really good game.
Mhm.
I have a lot of hours on the game. I've completed it twice.
Damn. I couldn't get into it for some reason.
Yeah, it does get better, and you kind of got to be like into Batman
Yeah.
to enjoy, because all the villains are in it
Yeah.
pretty much.
Damn.
And there's 3 previous games if you wanted to play those.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Because there's Arkham Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knights, and Arkham Origins.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Your number 4? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My number 3 is, honestly, could have been, it was between 2 and 3 for this, was Ghost of Tsushima.
Nice.
The combat system on that game
Mm-hmm.
is possibly my favourite of any game I've ever played.
Yeah.
You have, like, basically you've got, like you normally do in games, you've got like different types of enemies, like there's ones with swords,
Mm-hmm.
ones with like shields, spears, and then there's like your big brute kind of guys, and there's a different stance that your like samurai can stand in and fight in, depending on what you're attacking, and like you're in a fight with like 10 different enemies, and you've got to keep swapping from stance, and it's really cool. I really like it, and the story in that game, amazing.
Nice. My number 3 is Minecraft.
Damn. Okay.
Yeah, there is a story behind my top 2. Kind of.
Yeah.
Minecraft it's just a classic.
Mm.
I'm sure we'll talk about it more.
Probably.
Yeah. But yeah, it's just classic. It's, I would say, the game.
Yeah. Yeah.
How many years has it been out? 15 plus? 16?
Yeah.
16 this year. Which is crazy, because that's almost as old as I am.
Yeah, that's wild, isn't it?
Yeah, and it's the best selling game and played game ever.
Is it number one yet? I thought Tetris was still number one.
I think Minecraft's number one.
Damn.
But yeah.
Damn. My number 2 is Call of Duty Black Ops 3,
Nice.
specifically zombies. When I got that game, I played multiplayer for like 6 months, didn't touch zombies, and then my mates went, "Do you want to play zombies for a bit?" And it was 3 of them, they wanted a full squad.
Yeah.
So I played zombies for a bit, never went back on multiplayer after that night. I loved zombies on that game, and I'm pretty sure it is quite widely agreed on that Black Ops 3 Zombies was the best zombies we've had.
Yeah.
Black Ops 3 was also my first Call of Duty.
Mm.
I do like the multiplayer on it. But yeah, zombies on that game. I was putting in like 40 hours a week.
Yeah.
During school time and everything, but yeah.
My number 2 is Overwatch 1. I have, it's got to be close to like 4,000 hours on that game.
Jesus.
It came out 2016,
Yeah.
late. I got it 2017 for Easter.
Yeah.
Only game I played for about
You got like a £60 game for
Wow.
Easter.
Well, I got money from Christmas and I brought it for myself near Easter.
Oh,
if
okay.
that, like, kind of makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
But yeah, so good. It won Game of the Year for a very good reason.
Yeah.
The downfall of the game should be studied.
Yeah.
It was the most played multiplayer game, I want to say.
I think that is why, spoiler alert for me, Apex isn't on this list, is because of the downfall.
Yeah, well,
that I
that's why
like
I've got
personally.
Overwatch 1,
Yeah,
not Overwatch 2. Overwatch
yeah.
2 sucks.
That's your number 2.
Yeah.
My number 1 is Minecraft.
Nice.
If it isn't Nintendo's, Minecraft is definitely the game I have the most hours on lifetime wise. I just have always loved it. Like, yeah, I do have the random 2-week period every now and again, but it's also like if anyone wants to ever play Minecraft,
Yeah.
I'll play it for a fortnight a night.
Yeah.
But yeah, it just, like you said, it's the game. You can do whatever you want on it.
Yeah, definitely. My number 1, Stardew Valley.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Love that game so much.
Yeah.
I remember getting home from college and just playing that game from the moment I got back until the moment I went to sleep
Yeah.
for like weeks. I had the wiki page constantly open on my computer with a calendar of when I have to plant crops to get the most money. I got so into that game and I still can't tell you why.
Yeah, I tried to play it, and don't get me wrong, I see the appeal. It wasn't for me, but like I see, it's got a really nice art style.
Yeah,
it's got like
it's a really peaceful game.
yeah.
I like.
It's probably similar in essence to like Animal Crossing in the fact that it's nice to play.
Yeah. You can't go wrong.
Yeah, it's a bit like Minecraft for me. Like once you get far
Minecraft on
enough in
peaceful, I would say.
Yeah.
Or Minecraft without dying.
I was gonna say like, once you get far enough in, like at the point we're at in our world, it's quite like nice to play.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about much. But yeah, did we have only one the same on that list?
Minecraft, yes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah.
Would you like to explain the draft we're going to be
The
doing?
draft. These are video game characters, but they fight.
Yeah. So my 5 versus your 5.
Yeah.
We'll try and come to some decision, but if it's close, it'll go to all 3 of you at home.
Yeah.
But rock, paper, scissors.
Rock, paper, scissors for it. Oh. Damn. I wanted to go second.
Did you?
Yeah, genuinely. 2 picks is.
So you were trying to lose.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go for the one that I don't think you're. No, I'm gonna go for Kratos.
Fair enough.
Because the other one I don't think you're gonna pick.
Alright.
Because it's stupid to pick it.
Okay. Well, I'm going to go with Master Chief,
Okay.
and the Doomslayer.
Okay. Here's the problem. I don't know really either of those.
Doomslayer took down Hell.
Okay. Okay.
And Master Chief fights aliens.
Okay.
Yeah.
My second pick, depending on what viewer this goes out to and how you feel about it, could carry my team or could be the stupidest thing ever. My second pick is Kirby.
I've got Kirby down as well. Fair enough. I've got here, I've put a question mark on the end of it. Batman.
Yep.
I'm not going to dig him. I'm going to take Steve from Minecraft.
Damn. Okay. I will be taking Superman.
From.
Injustice.
Nice. Good pull. I am going to take Batman.
Okay. I don't think it's fair. You can change your answer. I'll let you take it back if you want to. I don't think it is fair to give him prep time because it won't, like,
Okay.
in that
That's
case,
cool.
your team wins. Like,
He saved Gotham in Arkham Knight from like 25 of his biggest
oh yeah,
wins
yeah,
in one night.
I'm like, absolutely fine.
He did
I'm
not
just
prep
saying,
for
like,
that.
if there's prep time, I may as well not keep picking.
Yeah.
So I am going to go for the Hulk.
From.
I'm not going to go for the Hulk because I was about to say Marvel Rivals and then I was like, not that Hulk. So I'm going to go for Lugia, the Pokemon.
Nice. I'm
Steve.
I've already taken Steve. I should have done that. Missed something there. I'm going to take Scorpion from Mortal Kombat.
Okay. I am going to take. I had two written down for Marvel Rivals.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Hela
Okay.
from Marvel
Who
Rivals.
was the other one?
No.
Okay. Me personally, I would have taken Doctor Doom, but
Yeah, but we don't.
he's in the game.
He is in the game, but
Oh,
if we're taking him as that video game character, he's a picture.
yeah, fair enough.
So, what have you done?
I've done 5.
Yeah. So, mine is Kratos,
Mm-hmm.
Hela,
Mm-hmm.
Kirby,
Mm-hmm.
Superman, and Lugia.
Mine is...
The fact that you had him written down means that you might also agree with why I've picked Kirby.
I do agree. There's means around it.
Yeah.
Most of my people are power enough just to outrun his suck.
That is fair enough, yeah.
So I've got Doomslayer, Master Chief, Steve, Scorpion, and Batman.
So,
Let's put them in 1v1 scenarios.
okay.
So who?
Kratos.
Kratos and Doomslayer.
I think it's probably the most even matched out of our list.
Yeah. Which Kratos? Which game?
I'm going to say the first God of War.
Okay, that's incorrect. But
Okay, well, I'm going to say the second God of War.
that's incorrect. There's
more-
3 games before that.
I meant the second one when I said the first one then, because I didn't know.
What?
Because I know
There's God
that-
of War and God of War Ragnarok. There was 3 games on the PlayStation 3 before then.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
And in God of War 3, he literally kills every single god.
I'm going to go for that one then.
But you can't, because
Why not?
you didn't know it existed. And that's not the one you wrote down.
I wrote Kratos.
Okay.
That's
Take that
crazy.
one.
I'm taking.
I
the
still
third
think
one.
Doomslayer wins.
I have no idea who Doomslayer is, so well, I know who he is, but like I couldn't tell you, so I'll take a loss on that one.
Cool.
Hela,
Are we just going in a random order then?
I'm just doing the ones that like in the order I've written them down.
Alright. Master Chief then. Master Chief.
Master Chief versus Hela.
Yeah.
Isn't Master Chief just a dude in a suit?
You've just described Batman.
Yeah, but I think Hela would kill Batman.
Master Chief has saved the universe more times than you can imagine.
You have no idea how many times I can imagine.
All three of them.
Here's the thing.
You didn't pick the thing.
Well, here's the problem.
You can have Hela, because I got Doomslayer.
What does it mean?
Because, obviously, you didn't know who Doomslayer was, so you gave it. You don't know a lot about Master Chief, so you can have that
Well,
one.
all I was going to say is the reason this is difficult is because you're going to think your side wins and I'm going to think my side
Yeah.
wins. So I think we should just put a poll on the channel
Alright.
page. I think we can do polls on
Yeah, probably.
Spotify as well.
Yeah.
And we'll do it on stories.
Yeah, well, let's keep going. This is fun.
Okay. Kirby versus
Steve.
Kirby wins that. I'm sorry, Kirby wins that.
Bro's just got an inventory of totems.
Okay. He's still inside Kirby.
He has infinite resources. He can just turn on creative mode.
No, he can't.
Fly out.
Since when can Steve do that?
Steve can open the menu and change his audio
No,
settings.
I can open the menu and change it.
Scorpion and
Superman. Don't even try and argue that one. It's
who's your
Superman.
other one?
Lugia.
Can we do that?
I still think Lugia is going to win that
Okay.
one.
Batman v Superman. We've seen how this goes.
Okay, so we've got Lugia versus Scorpion.
Yeah.
And then we've got some Bezzy mates.
Martha.
So if
Why
we
did you say
call
that name?
that one a draw, and then
Batman. Can't argue it.
why can't I argue that?
Because he's just going to have kryptonite in his back pocket.
Yeah. There's definitely been. All I'm saying is, out of Injustice, I could just be better than you at Injustice and win.
Cool.
Okay, so
Let's
we've
go
got.
off actual cinema.
Okay, so we've got. What was this? Video games. So we're doing Batman wins that one.
You haven't played Arkham Knight enough.
No, fair enough. And then Lugia absolutely slaps the shit out of Scorpion with his giant wing hands. So we'll call it a draw. And we'll
Yeah,
ask the
draw's
audience
fine.
regardless.
That's fine.
But, I mean, unless you have anything else we can do, that was the
Um,
last segment of the pod that we had planned out.
If you want to ramble a bit, I will check Letterboxd at my lists and see if I can just pull something out of my dick. That's a saying people
I
say.
have absolutely no idea what I've been
Um,
rambling this whole time.
Let's start a conversation about
With who?
them, audience, about politics or something. No, we're not getting political.
What do you think I know about politics? So about these damn tariffs, man.
Talk about
What can you
Your-
just go on Letterboxd? You're making it longer for me.
you think of something.
This is Storm. I have no idea. I've been rambling this whole hour and 10 minutes. To be fair, we're not that far off.
Which is why I want to do
Yeah.
something.
Oh yeah, so if you'd seen our TikTok, we went and got the Flint and Meal.
Flint and Meals, yep.
I got this guy, this girl. I don't know. Maybe
It's a chick.
I'll ask her later.
Whoa!
You got that guy, and then we ordered. Basically, we thought because it's 9 nuggets, we'll get 3 dips plus 1 each to keep forever. So 8 dips overall. I tried one of the dips. Charlie neglected to tell me before we ordered them that he didn't want any anyway. So we had 8 dips. I opened one, hated it, and now we have 1 nether flame sauce. Anything coming out of your dick yet?
No, I have performance issues.
Did we talk last week about X-Men 97 Season 2?
We did, but you can do.
No, I don't want to now.
See, ChatGPT isn't coming up with a lot of good ideas right now.
You might have seen that we have a new logo. I quite like it. It's a bit more serious. I don't know.
Why so serious? Go on. We've got another thing to talk about.
Go on.
Revenge of the Sith.
Yeah.
That was a starter for years ago.
It's coming out again in
Yeah.
cinemas. We're going to watch it. Charlie's way more excited than I am.
I'm so excited. I wasn't born when it came out in cinemas, sir.
Was I?
Yes,
Oh,
2005.
I was 3. My mistake. I should have gone to see it originally. I am quite enjoying it. I'm quite enjoying it. I'm quite looking forward to it because it seems like it'd be quite epic on the big screen. Do you reckon it'll come out in IMAX?
Nah.
Damn, that'd be cool.
Top 3 movie franchise.
Top 3?
Do you want to do top 5? Can you think of 5 off the top of your head?
No. Okay.
Let's do a movie franchise
Well, you know,
tier list.
20 minutes and it's all going out now.
Yeah, well,
We've got
It
a tier
happens.
list of what?
let's do. I'll search up a list of movie franchises.
Yeah.
The ones that we've seen enough of, we'll like rank them on a tier list.
Okay. Yeah. So we'll have. We're gonna give them funky names, or we're just gonna do S, A, B, C, D.
Let's give them funky names because that can do 5 minutes.
So S, our top tier.
Good.
Well, that is so funky.
Greatest of another time.
Yeah.
That's the funkiness.
An A. We'll call that one A.
You know what? Let's do S A B C D.
Let's do what?
Let's not do SA. Let's not do that.
Okay, so
Context is a great
have you
thing.
got the list yet?
I have a list.
Okay.
It's the Epstein list.
If we had Patreon, this would be going on Patreon.
Movie franchises, box office history. Don't know what I call this. Here we go.
Okay, so
The MCU.
the MCU.
A.
Oh
You want to go
If-
B?
no! If that's not in S, what's in S?
What's in S? I can give you more that's in S.
Wait,
We need to.
what are we talking as a franchise? Like Disney,
Or no.
Lucasfilms.
Like it would be MCU, Star Wars. Like sub categories.
Yeah, but what's going in it? I'll put it in A for now.
Okay, well, we can move it if you want. I just think in the past few years since Endgame, it hasn't been great.
Yeah, I get the argument.
It's been B tier since Endgame. It was S tier until Endgame.
Yeah, I do completely get the argument. I just don't know
If we're
what's
just going
in
off
this
peaks, yes, it's S.
Yeah.
But you got to think Thor: Dark World, Quantum.
Yeah,
Mania.
we'll put it in A for now.
A for now. We can always move it.
I just don't know what's beating it. That was my
Star Wars.
no
What?
9 movies. How many of them would you not watch again?
A.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. If we were going off singular trilogies,
Yeah.
The original
The
trilogy
original trilogy
is
would be an S.
this is the top. Okay, fair enough. James Bond. I haven't seen enough.
I'll put that in.
C.
I'll put it in B because it's classic. Like
Okay.
it's.
It says Batman. You know what? Let's do it. I would say
I've seen 4 Batman movies, and they're all A.
A. What? You don't think that the Batman or the Dark Knight is an S tier movie.
No, I mean, as in they're all good enough to be in A. Like, if you know, none of them are lower, is what I meant by that. Yeah.
Right.
Like the Batman, I would put in S,
Nice.
and probably the Dark Knight in S, and then the other two I'd put in A. So
I'm happy with that. This is a really shit tier list.
is it?
We've got 3 A's. Spider-Man. S.
As are we talking all Spider-Man movies? Yeah, S.
S.
Yeah.
It has its lows, but the lows aren't enough to bring it down.
No.
Because there's
Spider-Man 1.
Spider-Man 2, Spider-Man 3, Spider-Man 4. No, there's Spider-Man 1, Spider-Man 2. You might want to argue Tarzan. I wouldn't. Not Homecoming. It might be A. Homecoming, Tarzan 2, Far From Home. No Way Home. I'll let you put that up there.
We'll put it in A.
Into Across.
RS tier, but so will the Batman and the Dark Knight.
It's A too. Harry Potter. Like you say.
Yeah, we're not.
No. I haven't seen these. Do you want to do X-Men?
I'll put X-Men in C.
Jurassic Park.
Damn. Are we including Worlds?
B.
I'll put it in B, yeah.
We've got the DCU.
D. CU.
Yeah, nice. The Avengers. C. S.
What?
The Avengers.
Did you say C?
S.
Oh. Yeah.
Oh god, that's S.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why?
Yeah, it's not even close. I don't know what I was thinking about then.
Yeah. I will take the reign on this one. Lord of the Rings is S.
I can't argue it, can I?
Fast and the Furious.
B.
C.
Yeah, fair enough, yeah.
Indiana Jones.
B.
I'll give it B.
Yeah.
Raiders was good. Shrek.
It's D for me.
I would argue B.
C.
C is fine.
Yeah.
Rocky. A.
I was going to say B, but you've watched them all, so I'll let you know there.
Yeah. You haven't seen 4.
No.
4's peak. Transformers.
Oh, we're talking about highs and lows. C? B?
C.
Yeah, C.
Despicable Me.
C.
Pirates of the Caribbean.
High B.
Toy Story. 1 through 3. A. 4. B. So B.
Yeah.
What have we got? Hunger Games. We haven't seen all
I'll
of them.
put that in C for the ones I've seen.
Mission Impossibles, I will put in B.
Yeah, go for it.
By
By the way, we're not keeping track of this,
No.
and it won't be on the screen. I apologise.
Planet of the Apes. I haven't seen the originals, but I would put it in A.
2001 is bringing this down. But I would say A because of the original and the new trilogy and the new 4.
Little insight, because I've just thought it's better.
Yeah.
We'll do this properly with trilogies.
Yeah.
So just we need to remember that. Is this a franchise? Lion King?
There's 5 of them.
Do you want to sort that out? See?
I don't really want to put it as low as I'm gonna,
Yeah.
but it's at the moment it's like D. But the first one's amazing. So
Yeah. Avatar. A.
that's not even a trilogy yet.
It says there's 5 films for that. There's 5 planned. For now, it's A. If
Yeah.
the third one's good,
Yeah.
probably yes.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight trilogy.
What else have we got in S?
Spider-Man.
Thing is,
No.
we put Batman in S.
We put Batman in A.
Okay, we put Batman in A, and it got dragged down by 2 of these 3 movies.
Batman Begins is so good.
But it's not S,
No. It's A.
and neither is The Dark Knight Rises.
No.
So
But-
I would say A.
But The Dark Knight is like S+. So I would agree on an A.
Yeah. The energy's high.
You kind of want to do Wizard of Oz? Because that kind of is like a franchise now.
No, not really. Where are we at now?
Captain America.
Captain America.
S. S. First Avenger.
Yeah.
Winter Soldier. Civil War.
Brave New World.
Maybe it's B. Do we?
I was gonna say A, because
A is
Brave
fine.
New World is the only one that brings it down out of
Yeah.
the 4.
It's fine. It's fine. Let's do Pixar. Let's broaden it out a little bit. A.
Yeah, there's an argument for S, but
I would put it in S, but I'm just thinking you wouldn't.
I probably would.
S.
I just
S is cool. Kind of franchise Gladiator.
how is that a franchise?
There's 2 of them. More than one is a franchise.
Is it? Oh, A, because the first one's S and the second one's B.
Well, that's been
Yeah.
the movie franchise tier list.
Oh, no one's to watch it. We're on an hour and 20. We can call it there, can't we? We will point out, probably should have done it a while ago. This is the latest podcast we've filmed. What?
Okay. Why do you...
Energy's probably lower.
The latest, like, time.
Yeah.
Nice. I thought you were just saying, this is our most recent one. I'm like, okay. It's dark.
It's dark. We've had work. You've had work. I've been out all day. But we just love this podcast.
We love movies.
Yeah.
And, yeah.
And talking about them and going to sleep later.
Yeah, it's-
But yeah.
Let's talk about it on here. What do you want to watch tonight?
You said earlier about watching a movie again. What was it? Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, that's an option.
Mm.
Predator,
Predator.
that's an option. Furiosa, or
Yeah.
Mad Max, whichever order you want to watch it in.
Furiosa we've been saying for
We
ages.
could watch Furiosa. Blade Runner, if you want to dive down that. I do want to rewatch the first Matrix. I don't know.
If you want to keep this in your head, we could just do it on a spin wheel. We'll take Once Upon a Time in Hollywood.
Let me get a
What
notes
time is it?
open. It's 8 o'clock.
We'll take Once Upon a Time in Hollywood off because that's a 3-hour movie, isn't it?
Let me double check that. But if you keep on thinking while I do this.
I mean, I'll be honest, I've been struggling with watching movies lately purely because I've been working
3
and
hours.
then going to my mates and then
Well, it's 2 hours.
Like-
40.
just being tired. So, like, I've been struggling to think of movies. A movie I really want to show you, The Bicentennial Man.
Right.
But we'll put it all on a spin wheel.
Yeah.
And just
Where
let
were
you
we?
choose it.
Predator. What else did we say?
Predator, Blade Runner,
Furiosa.
Furiosa, and The Bicentennial Man.
I'm just gonna put B-Man. Let me just check watch list.
Well, we've got a list now, so we'll end the podcast
Yeah.
there, and we'll, if there's any more, we'll talk about it
Yeah.
on the next pod.
Yeah. Cool.
On what we've watched.
Yeah. Yeah.
Cool. Well, we will see you next week.
Mm-hmm.
We haven't got anything planned again. There's no new movies coming out next week.
So we
Oh,
can
well.
rate stuff.
There is. I'm going to watch Sinners next Sunday, but that's after the next pod.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll see you in a bit.